Hey, what's going on, brothers and sisters? It's your boy L Fuser of Revolution Radio. I'm at the Maitland Conservatory in Huntsville, Alabama with brother T Mill, in tune with T Mill. I'm down here for the Huntsville portion of the I Just Killed Your Effing radio tour at Sidetracks in Huntsville, Alabama. The show will be December 22nd. That's this Friday. You know what I'm saying? Doors open at 9 p.m. It's only $10 a head, $10 a ticket. Y'all come out, man, and just release and vibe. Tune in and drop out.
T-Mill, come out and play.
Play it loud.
We're changing the status quo one voice at a time through music, edutainment, children, and awareness. We're progressing and preserving the culture through real conversations with people who've had real success. Multicultural artists and musicians, models, entrepreneurs, innovators, and activists. This is Paradox East, and you are in tune with T-Mill. Powered by the MaitlandConservatory.org.
Thank you for listening to In Tune with T-Mill.
Live Radio. Welcome you guys to another special edition of In Tune with T-Mill. I'm your host, T-Mill, live from the Rocket City. You will now be encouraged and entertained. Nothing will change until you change something. We are here to change the status quo. Black and all black like that, alright? This is the first. This is two firsts. I'm going to tell y'all about the other first. This is the first episode that we're recording video, for the episode. Usually we're doing the podcast and you guys get the audio. But my man Fuser, you know what I'm saying? He's been here before. He's family. So I had to do it a little extra special. And he's going to be the first MC to drop a freestyle, to drop some rhymes on the show. All right, we're going to take it back to Rap City in the basement. Even though this ain't the basement, we're just going to take it back, that essence right there. So today we're going to be talking to L Fuser. If you guys are watching us on YouTube, wherever you're watching at, make sure you share, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. All right, we got to get all that stuff out there. These are things that y'all should be doing anyway, but we got to remind y'all. All right, so I wanted to talk with my man today and bring him through to talk about an upcoming event he has going down at Sidetracks. Now, if you guys have been in the Huntsville, Alabama area in the last 10 years, you know it doesn't look the same. Things are changing. As a matter of fact, I'm driving up here to do the show. I'm coming out of Harvest, and I'm coming down Maston Lake, and I start to see the signs for "We will buy your house, house for cash, house for cash." I'm like, oh. They about to gentrify it. They about to buy these houses. Shout out to everybody that don't give up their house, that stand their ground, that keep the house in the family. You know what I'm saying? That ain't taking that chump change. Shout out to y'all. But Huntsville is changing, and a good friend of mine, Cricket Hoffman, a good friend of ours, friend of ours, you know how that goes. That's how it goes, man. She coined the term hip hop Huntsville. And that's so true because there's been a brewing of hip-hop in Huntsville. There's always been hip-hop in Huntsville. But as of late, there's just been a little more going on than usual. And in other areas, man, shout out to Nashville. They got a strong hip-hop scene. Birmingham going ham with the hip-hop scene. Montgomery. And I'm talking about true hip-hop. Nothing wrong with the trap music. Nothing wrong with all the different genres and the drug music and the get high till you pass out and wind up in the hospital type music. Nothing wrong with that. But we're talking about hip-hop. Music that gets you through life. Music that encourages you. Music that builds you and doesn't tear you down. All right? So we were talking about Sidetracks, and they've been showing a lot of love to hip-hop. And L Fuser, along with a lot of his, I call them super friends. You know what I'm saying? A lot of his super friends, they're avenging the hip hop. I don't even know if avenging is a word, but avenging the hip hop in the 256. We're gonna talk about that today. So Fuser, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to the show.
Peace, love.
You know what I'm saying?
Peace and love.
Shout out to driving. You drove down from New York.
New York City, man.
You know what I'm saying?
New York City.
Got here on time. Some of y'all live around the corner and can't get here on time. I can't get here on time, so I know how y'all feel sometimes. So, welcome to the show, man.
What's going on, brother T-Mill, man? On behalf of the entire Revolution Radio Wave, Revolution Radio Gang, Revolution Radio Squad, we want to thank you for even inviting us and letting us come in and, you know, do a little promo for the show, man.
Absolutely. I wouldn't have it no other way, man. I definitely want to have you guys, if you have any questions, make sure you drop them in the chat room and make sure that you come out to this show this Saturday, right?
Saturday. No. Actually, it's Friday. Friday night. It's going to be 9 p.m. when the doors open. You can go ahead and get your tickets now. If you go up to Sidetracks, $10.
There you go. Make sure you guys come out and check out the show, all right? Now, tell us about, you know, what does Re-Evolution Radio mean? What is Re-Evolution Radio?
Okay, the PC answer,
all right,
would be Re-Evolution Radio is a re-evolving or recalibrating the minds of society, the young minds that are going to lead the future, which is conditioning them not to look for major cosigns and major labels and always looking somewhere else for the opportunity, and to start to look inward and around them for their opportunity. We don't think we can overcome or rise as a people if we continue to always look to other people for handouts. We got to start becoming power players, not only nationally, but also internationally. And our tool to do it is through entertainment, media, and music. You know, so that's Re-Evolution Radio. But the street answer would be, we used to be Revolution Radio. Yeah. But a team in Miami took our name. So we put that spin on it. But it also has a lot of meaning, too.
Well, I think it has a little more meaning, you know, not to, you know, take anything away from them, but re-evolution,
yes, sir,
to me is a lot, it means a lot more.
Right.
It's something that speaks to what's going on now.
That's right.
We all need to re-evolve, and then because things are always changing, it reminds me of adapting, you know, and not just staying, you know, so stagnant in this is the way we always did it, so this is the way we have to do it.
Right.
Nah, we got to change it sometimes. So re-evolution, I like that. That's why I was like, man, that's nice. So it's good in a sense, you know, that they did that, because now y'all got that name, and that's y'all's, and can't nobody take that. You know, they're gonna have to come up. They're gonna have to evolve.
Oh yeah,
you know, and come up with something else.
You're gonna have to go somewhere else with it.
All right. Now, now over the years, you've had some very important events over the years.
Yes, sir.
Not just here, but all over the place.
Right.
Some that I don't even know of. And it's all been hip hop, it's all been love, and it's all been empowerment. And you've had these different events going on, and they've always been about, again, evolving,
right?
And representing hip hop in the right way and having a good time.
That's right.
Because some of y'all get it twisted. Y'all hear real hip hop, and some of y'all may mean, oh, we're just going to have a good time, and we're going to act accordingly, and we're going to, you know, be of a certain, you know, stale, and you know, where the bar's closed, and we're drinking water and Aquafina and alkaline water, and we good and crackers. Nah, what y'all do is y'all have a party,
right?
You know,
right.
y'all. I say church in the club.
Church
you
in
know
the
what
club.
I'm saying? Church
Shout
in the
out
club.
to Brandon Kane. Church in the club. That's exactly what
Church in the club. So, what's been one of your most memorable events? You know, something that you think of and you're like, man, we tore it down at night. We got busy. What's one of those?
Most memorable event to me, first is when we covered the Lupe Fiasco Tour for the Fans. You know what I'm saying? The last show he did in Birmingham, Alabama, was really what inspired us to get back into it musically.
Wow.
Because I've seen a lot of greats perform. I've seen Nas perform. I've seen T.I. perform. I've seen Public Enemy perform. I've seen a lot of greats perform. But Lupe Fiasco...
That's why your stage game is so nice, too. Your performance game.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I saw this guy get on stage with no hype man and do an hour set and just crush it. You know what I'm saying? So, that really was the most important. But as far as our events, favorite event, probably was Workplay in Birmingham, Alabama. Because Workplay, for anybody that knows anything about venues, Workplay would be considered, as far as hip-hop, a B-level venue. And it's very hard, and some of you guys will see, hopefully, when you get into your own entrepreneurship and you take your own career and your own music in your hands, it's very hard for hip-hop artists to get above C-level venues without a major cosign.
Yeah.
So Workplay, greats have played it. Jurassic 5, Brother Ali, a lot of big names have played Workplay. So when we got Workplay, and I saw the crowd and the Lit House people were there. It was a mix of trap kids and hip-hop kids and hip-hop heads. I mean, and just the energy that was on the stage that night. There was a lot of politics going on in the back, but just the purity of the stage. That was the moment I said to myself, it's time to step out of the shadows and seize the day.
Okay. I like that. Definitely. Seize the day. I like that. So, and man, like those are a lot of great shows. I challenge you guys, if you guys haven't been to, there's a lot of people that haven't been to a live performance.
Right.
You know, that haven't been to a concert.
Right.
You know, some of them 50, some of them 60. You know, that haven't been to a live performance in their life. I really challenge you. It's different. Not every artist can do it. A lot of artists, especially independent artists, I really encourage you guys to go watch someone that does it well and not be so eager to and just thirsty to want to perform at a club. Because when you see somebody do it right compared to somebody doing it wrong,
Facts.
It completely changes the reason why you can't get people to come out to your show.
Facts.
You know, nobody wants to see you sing karaoke.
Right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right. Yeah.
And you just walk across. Some people might. But, you know, a lot of people want to see you do your thing. So, shout out to Sinclair. I see you. All right? So, by doing that, you know, a lot of artists need to get their performance game up. And every time you guys perform, every time you perform, it's an experience. You know, you get the people involved. You include the crowd participation. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? You're going to leave a Re-Evolution Radio show feeling like you just went to the gym.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You sweating.
And I love the brother. This is no gas. Like, it's no gas. Like, I tell everyone that comes to our show, I came up in battle rap. From the Tunnel to the Village to Centennial Park in Atlanta. When I perform, you ain't got to be feeling me. But I control the crowd. Like, that's it. I control the crowd.
Oh, and he going to be talking directly to you.
Directly to you.
If you ain't feeling him, you the one he going to focus on.
Directly to you. I'm here to... I like to say when I get on stage, it's a shaman moment. I'm releasing the spirits. I'm releasing the spirits of our ancestors, all the pain we've been through. There's no need for me to be cool on stage. Like, I'm trying to give y'all everything. You know what I'm saying? You can accept that gift or not, but we still gonna do our thing.
That's what I'm talking about.
Definitely.
Now, this upcoming event at Sidetracks.
Okay.
And for you guys that don't know, Sidetracks is the old Leanne's downtown across from the bus station. All right, so the old Leanne's. Make sure you guys come out to it. Tell us about this event and how it came about and what people can expect. Other than, you know what I'm saying, what you just said, but what else they can expect in other performers.
What you can expect and how it came about, I'll start there. Back in the day, I was with DJ Heat and DJ MGQ, both of those guys out of the East Coast, MGQ being out of Maine, and DJ Heat, shout out to Queens, New York, Hollis, Queens, Hunts Point, all that good stuff. But we had a mixtape called Revolution Radio, and it did really, really good. But our idea was to change the way that artists broke into the music industry, like I just talked about, Re-Evolution. And we always just wanted to throw a tour, and I'm not going to curse, so I'm just going to do my own beep, where it was basically saying, beep the system, man. Beep your tour, beep your artists. We're going to do how we want to do it, when we want to do it. And we want to infuse trap, we'll infuse trap, but we're going to do it with lyrics. If we want to infuse classic retro hip-hop, like the Red List Show, we're going to do it, but we're going to bring some new style with it. What they can expect when they come to this I Just Killed Your Effing Radio tour, the first stop being Huntsville Sidetracks, is something like you never have experienced before. Like the brother was saying earlier, it's like church in the club. Like, we want you to come in expecting Broadway, come in expecting Shakespeare, come in expecting Tupac, come in expecting Biggie. We want you to leave. If a teenager comes into that show and they see our show and they see our performance and they're not inspired to do things differently than what they're seeing, the status quo, then we haven't done our job.
Right.
We're into life-changing experiences through music. So when you come out, I'm telling you, I'm going to be doing a lot of risky things. This show that I've never done, honestly, and I'm kind of nervous about it. But I'm going to do it. Like I just told
you going to learn? You know, how are you going to learn?
We got a diverse group of artists. Let me run into them right quick.
Yeah.
We got B Still. B Still is a dope B-boy. He's also a rapper. He's going to be performing. You know, the brother got a conscious message, but he's able to do it with a trap flow as well.
He's still dope.
He's super dope. We got brother B Still. We got brother Deshaun Brown coming out of Mobile, Alabama. Super dope artist. A lot of people bring up Crit. When people bring up Crit, I bring up 3 names from the South: Maximo, Brandon Kane, and Deshaun Brown. To me, all of those can hold their own when it comes to Crit. A few of them I feel like are past Crit, but I ain't gonna ruffle no feathers. I ain't gonna ruffle no feathers. Shout out to Crit. It's no beef with you. But also we're gonna have the country locals. Those
Shout
are my
out to K-Loco K.
K-Loco K, way. You know what I mean? Shout out to my brother J Kilo. Shout out to my brother L Country. The whole movement, I rock with them. They performed with us at the Red Lit. They turned it out. So shout out to them. They're going to be there as well.
And Brandon Kane was at Red Lit.
Brandon Kane.
He shuts it down all the time.
Kane.
Brandon Kane get busy.
Brandon Kane gets busy. Brandon Kane is one of the few artists. He'll be there as well. When I see him perform, I'm like, okay. Okay. I might should have went before him.
Yeah.
Because he burned down the stage. So
yeah.
Shout out to Brandon Kane. Real passionate, real soulful with the raps. Brother Pangea's going to be there out of Denver, Colorado.
shut down. He get busy
Nasty.
too.
Pan is something different that's really missing in hip-hop. So a lot of the artists are very diverse. Jason Birmingham.
If
you on Huntsville and you don't know who Jason Birmingham is, you must be under a rock. Jason Birmingham is performing a lot. He's doing his thing. Him and his DJ Rich.
Shout out to Rich.
They doing their thing, man. So and he gives me a run for my money on stage as well. The brother be lit as hell. And
you know Jason Birmingham lose 3 pounds every time he performs.
Every time he performs.
Like
he ups the bar every time. So Jason Birmingham's gonna be there. And last but not least, hopefully I won't be the letdown of the crew. I'll be performing as well. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, be ready to experience something different. You know what I mean? It is what I think it stopped up there, but it is what it is.
All right. Yeah, let's see. Let me get this real quick.
Let me see who in this chat, yo. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to Tuma. What's up, man? Seattle, Washington. Let me give y'all some of the tour dates real quick. We got December 22nd, Huntsville, Alabama. Los Angeles, California. We will be out there January 12th. Then we'll be in Seattle, January 25th. Denver, Colorado, February 2nd. We'll finish up. I'll come back with that. Y'all comment. Y'all share the video. Like the video. Y'all know the rules. Revolution Radio.
There we go. So, man. So, I mean, that's when's the date and what time?
The date is going to be December 21st. It's going to be 9 p.m. Doors open at 9 p.m. Y'all try to get there on time and respect all of the artists' hard work, everyone who's performing, support and show love all the way through the show.
All right. And December 21st is when?
That should be Friday.
All right. So
I'm sorry. It's December 22nd. My apologies.
December 22nd.
December 22nd. Friday.
December 22nd. That's this Friday, y'all.
That's right.
This Friday. Today's Sunday. That's this Friday. Tickets are
$10.
$10. All right. Tickets are only $10 for you to get in and see all these artists tear the stage down.
Oh yeah.
At a venue that is, I'm telling y'all, Sidetracks is a venue like no other. And again, they're supporting hip hop. You know, we're doing the Rocket City Spin Crew Hip Hop Live there, and now you know they're doing this event. They got a lot of love for hip hop, man. Shout out to Eddie. Shout out to everybody at Sidetracks for showing love. They got a lot of great food, and they got the drink specials. I'm not telling y'all what to do, but they got some drink specials. They got nice drinks. They got nice food. And when I say that, I'm being all the way 100. Like I'm not just saying they got good food or good drinks because they just do, but they do. You know, they have it. You know, and it's really great quality food. Food that you may have not tried before. They got pork chop bites. They got pork chop. They got all these different. The menu is crazy. You know, the wings are about as big as my elbow. You know,
I'm trying to see him.
And the sound, like the stage and the sound is crazy. So y'all are definitely going to be able to do it. Now, let me tell y'all something. Y'all come to this show, right? I don't want to see a whole lot of this. You know what I'm saying? Like get in the moment.
Yeah.
Have fun, man. You know, how important is it for artists? Because I'm definitely guilty of this. I get out, I go to shows. You know, I'm trying to Snapchat, or I'm trying to do pictures, trying to do videos. But how important is it to be in the moment and let your ego go? You know, and let you cool down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be too cool to dance, or don't be too cool to shout and have a good time, or rhyme with them and really get in the moment. You know what I'm saying? To really have fun. How important is that? Man,
I'm going to be honest with you, man. Like, that's something that the 90s hip-hop generation got to take responsibility for. Mm-hmm. Because coming out the 80s, Planet Rock and all of that, you know what I'm saying, even KRS-One, The Bridge Is Over, people got live at shows.
Yeah.
But it became a point in hip-hop between 94 and 98 where it was just, be too cool for school.
Yeah.
When you had a show, everybody holding their pants on stage, nobody getting live anymore. Everybody sitting around like that. So, I mean, that's partially our fault. Mm-hmm. But with that being said, it's very important. And to all of the artists that are performing, I expect nothing less. But for the crowd, man, you got to think of it like this. You're spending $10, your hard-earned money. You've had a hard week. Everybody goes through things in life. These shows, these chances to experience these shows and this music, and to be around humans and not be a slave to a cell phone for that moment, and just let out and express everything that you're going through throughout the week. That's what Tupac was. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what the great artists are.
Absolutely.
So when you come to a show like this, I can't say that we're Tupac level, but we aspire to be that kind of performer. We want y'all to release the energy. All the built up energy, release that energy, and don't try to be too cool. Just have a good time, man. Express. If you want to laugh, laugh. If you want to cry, cry.
All that, you know what I'm saying? You ever been to one of those shows? That's why I like going to shows of different music.
That's right.
You know, I like going to rock shows. I like going to jazz shows.
Right.
But especially like your rock shows or your EDM shows.
Yeah.
You ever go to one of those shows or one of those concerts and you see that girl in the back doing this?
She just in it.
You know what I mean? She's
just
vibing.
She's in the vibe, fam. She's in the vibe, fam.
It's one of those at every show.
Right. We need that hip hop. We gotta have that. Right.
Absolutely. And have fun. You know what I mean? And now for the artists, I want to challenge the artists to. Here's the thing. Now, all the artists you named are very. I know the majority of them. You know, there's 2 or 3 that I'm not too familiar with just yet. I will be.
Right.
And this is my challenge to the artists. All y'all watching social media and all that. Here it goes. Let me know if this equation makes sense.
Right.
Because I failed arithmetic, so I might be wrong. If you're an artist, right? If you can't at least have 5 people show up to come see you perform.
Facts.
For $10.
Facts.
Is that 10? Yeah, $10. I told y'all I failed arithmetic. If you can't get 5 of your friends to come see you perform for $10, let alone just give you $10, they're giving it to the venue to come in and see you. That's a problem.
You need to retire.
You know, that's a problem.
Yeah.
You know, that's a conversation that y'all need to have, like, straight up. You know? Like one of them homie G chicks.
Yeah,
like,
real. That's real.
You know, you could call your mother. You know, if you called your mother to come see you perform, you know she pulling up.
Right, facts.
Your mother gonna come see you pull up.
Facts.
If your family, if just 5 of your family and friends cannot make it out to come see you perform, think about that. Is that a wrong equation?
No.
Is there something wrong? Because in my mind, like,
that's real.
5 people.
No, that's real. Because if you don't have that, if you got friends that will spend money on a lot of this new garbage, but won't spend money to support you, it's a problem.
They'll go see, and here's the thing. Out of all due respect, you know, we have artists that come, and I'm not gonna name any names. We got a lot of artists that come here to perform, that go to New York to perform. They go everywhere to perform in the city. But we're talking about Huntsville. That'll come perform. Tickets are $45, $35, $75, $150, right? All right. We'll pay that, right?
Yeah.
And then that artist comes, performs 2-3 hours. They might stop at a shoe store. They might stop at somewhere to do something, and then they out. Get the bag, $30, $40, $50, $75,000.
Yep.
And they gone.
Gone.
You just spent $45. That's cool. That's great. You telling me you're not going to spend $45, $30, $20 to go see somebody from your own hometown to perform? And it's not, any shade, but just think about that.
It's real.
You know what I'm saying? $10 to go see somebody perform. So that's what I'm saying. Invest in your artists. And artists, y'all need to talk to your fans. Now, on the flip side of that, I know you've seen this.
Right.
We've had artists perform at the Cyphers, booking art, and this is the reason why I said it, because I can do math a little bit, right? A little bit, a piece. We've had artists come up from Birmingham, artists from Nashville, artists from Huntsville that come out to perform, and I have no clue who they are, right?
Right.
And they'll get up there to the stage, and there'll be like 15 people just walking to the stage.
Oh, I'm about to go in.
And I'm like, yo, who are these? Oh, these your folks.
Right, yeah.
These folks came to see you perform. I love that. No matter how bad you may be or whatever, I love seeing
Brother
that.
Tim,
you bring a squad with you.
Let me address 2 points. First off, the brother said he was talking about respect the artists. A lot of times the reason why people don't respect artists on this level or what they perceive as local artists is because they don't have a lot of love for themselves.
Wow.
So when they see that artist, they think to themselves, hey, I know this guy, he's from up the block, he's just like me, why am I spending that money? A lot of times when they spend money on these other artists, they're buying a dream. But they don't know that artist that they're spending that money on is faker than the person they grew up with.
Wow.
But with Re-Evolution Radio, once again, Re-Evolve, you gonna respect me. When you leave our show, you gonna respect me. You can run tell Young Thug or whoever else, no one's outperforming me. But as artists, it's our responsibility to take our craft definitely serious to the point where we feel like this is our shield and there's no way you're going to take it from us. So every time, and I perform for some people that have been with Lupe Fiasco a long time, and I made them want to leave tour. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm putting it on them like that. So I'm not just talking. The second thing I want to address, especially for this show. Thank you, brother, for throwing that alley.
Hey, that's what we do.
Look, bro, Kyrie couldn't have did it no better. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, man, one thing I do not agree with. I love the home support. I love when you come and support your artists. You got to do that. That's love. But we are not in the business of showcase. We're not in the business of taking artists' money to perform with us and then leaving town. No, we're really about building brands and building artists and building futures. We're really about that. In order to do that, a lot of artists do this thing where they want their supporters to just support them and not support other artists. Yeah. That's corny, fam.
Yeah.
That's corny.
Yeah.
Each one, teach one. It takes us to reach one. So that's what it is, man. We got to support one another. If we don't support one another, then that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Make sure if y'all come to the show, if you have your people come to the show, have them respect everyone on the bill and stay there for the whole show. I guarantee you they won't be let down.
Man, shout out to the artists that do that. One that just came through, he's here. I'm gonna put him on blast. Wade Brown. Make sure y'all go get that free coffee. Wade Brown and a lot of different artists. You do it as well. I've seen artists perform and either before they perform, they're a part of the perform. They're part of the crowd.
Yeah.
You know, before they perform, they're a part of the crowd, and after they perform, they're a part of the crowd
Definitely.
and the experience.
Definitely.
They're singing along.
Definitely.
They're taking pictures and videos. They're shaking hands. They would be kissing babies if the babies was there, but they involved.
Right, right.
So do that. Again. We think about this too much. It's really simple. Treat others as you want to be treated. That really solves everything. They didn't teach us that for nothing.
Right.
It generally comes down to everything that when we think of when we're challenged. So artists should treat others the way that you want to be treated. And then this Friday, you guys need to come down to Sidetracks. Bring $10. Matter of fact, bring more than $10. Get in the club. Buy some shirts, buy some merch.
That's right.
Be ready to buy something. Be ready to get you a new T-shirt. You know how many people are going to ask you, where'd you get that Re-Evolution Radio shirt from?
Right.
Or where'd you get that? What's this that you're listening to? Or this that new Chains and Roses from this guy I met from Jason Birmingham.
Right.
Or, this is this. Or, I checked out this new club. How many of y'all like to be the first person to tell your squad what's the new thing? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I just heard this artist, or I met this person, or I went to this club, or I tried this food, whatever. And you put people on. All right. So again, man, invest in your people, invest in your backyard, and if for no other reason, just do it because you want somebody to do it for you.
That's right. That's right. Last thing I'll say, brother, once again, before we get into the free verse, before we get into the free verse, all I would say to the youngins and everybody that's listening, stop being sheep, stop being a part of this herd mentality culture, stop trying to follow the wave and create the wave.
Wow.
You know, stop being a surfer and start trying to be Poseidon. You know what I mean? We Poseidon over here. We creating the waves.
That's
so once again, brother,
about.
We appreciate you for inviting us on here, brother.
Absolutely. Anytime. And again, you guys, this is another episode of In Tune with T-Mill. We are live at the Maitland Conservatory right here in Huntsville, Alabama. This show is produced by Sunshine Enterprises. So make sure you go follow us wherever you listen to podcasts. I'm not going to tell you where to go. Just find us. Wherever you go the most, wherever you spend the most time on, search In Tune with T-Mill. We're changing the status quo. We're thinking out loud with people like El Fuser, people that are changing the status quo. They don't wait for somebody to give them permission. They go out and they do it. You know what I'm saying? And they don't get arrested for it. They do it the right way. Right. You know what I'm saying?
No mas. right.
So stay tuned. You guys stay tuned right here that you're watching live on Facebook, Twitter. Well, not Facebook because I'm locked out of Facebook jail. I'm going to start creating Facebook bail money. That's what I'm going to start doing. We're going to create Facebook bail money. You know what I'm saying? Me and El Fuser. Y'all stay right there. And then we're going to have the free verse coming up in just a minute, y'all. In Tune with T-Mill.
At 21, I was savage, real groovy, about to work. Act stupid, that gat shooting this little Uzi give lots of vert. Coughing perk, sharp as church, no dabbing, out the earth. Pill popping, burning pink heads like Lil Yachty. Rope chains, white gold rings, ice, now that's real hockey. We didn't play for that Frito-Lay, get Carlito's way with that Lil Shotty. No pandas, just Mo Anna, my whole style was jungle fever. Wetter Zana than Annie up with that 40 cal to dump and leave you. I just did that style. Let me switch it up. I did that style to show the youngins we could do the double time too, the trap style. But this is more me. Since we count hours, this that midday. Rebel youth never bowing down to sensei. But it's cool he show his prowess when the pen slay. I've been off my throttle since I found my pen play. Now that's a fraudian. I meant playpen. You know where the roosters rule and the cock slay hen. White chick, dumb as rocks, headliners and sayings. Every time I bone, I wonder, is this karma for slaving? Now that statement's a metaphor for the world, but you start checking her like a better one for your girl. What goes around can't wait. What goes around comes around, can't wait for drama unfurl. Must have missed it, that's what I get for feet and go dig his pearls. Young arrogance and ignorance, but nothing separates. Boxing cognitive dissonance since a featherweight. Floating with this hocus pocus shit, Lord, she levitates. So when I say I'm gonna be the coldest, watch me meditate. Revolution Radio, El Fuser, tune in and drop out, baby. All right. No, that was live, yo. It was a little bit of stumble, but it's a free verse, so we good. It's a free verse, so we good. Tune in and drop out. Y'all share the video. Y'all like the video. Shout out to everybody that's supporting the team, man. It really means a lot to us. Shout out to the family that I see on here. Shout out to the newcomers. Shout out to Juan Frazier. Yo, DJ Heat, I just shouted you out in Queens, New York, man. Y'all share the video. Like the video. Revolution Radio. Tune in and drop out. Yeah, man.